not fucking lazy. I'm on battery saving mode.
What happens next after you get mad? Only seeing fucking red in the moments that you had. Rage burns deep but the fire fades fast. Left with the ashes of a broken goddamn past. Anger's just a shadow, but what's beyond the fucking flame? What happens next? What happens next? Life's a shitty circus, what I can't express. What happens next? I feel so stressed. What happens next? Life's a fucking shit show where we cannot fucking rest, I guess. In this twisted shitty world, what the fuck happens next?
Pepper Pig doing lines of snow.
Wait, fucking what? What happens next after you get sad? Feeling grief for the lost loved ones that you had. Foxy's ghost whisper something dirty in the fucking dark. Memories like scars, they leave their permanent mark. Lost digs deep, but can we ever heal? What happens next? What happens next? Life is shitty circus, what I can't express. What happens next? I feel so stressed. What happens next? Life's a fucking shit show where we cannot fucking rest, I guess. In this twisted shitty world, what the fuck happens next?
Darth Vader's getting a goddamn sex change. What the heck?
What fucking happens next after you do something so wrong? Burning all the bridges down and left it too long. Long enough for the bridge to turn to sand. Now you're stranded, can't find where to fucking stand. Mistakes like chains, but respect's alright. Fuck! What happens next? What happens next? Life's a shitty circus, what I can't express. What happens next? I feel so stressed. What happens next? Life's a fucking shit show where we cannot fucking rest, I guess. In this twisted shitty world, what the fuck happens next?
UFOs and dragons battling outside. Just another Tuesday.
I think you got something wrong with you, man. Seriously. Get some help.
Hallucinations driving me insane. Pepper pigs doing lions, box cosmic plane. Dragons clash with UFOs in the sky. Only I see it all, but I can't cry. Mind's a battlefield, gotta stay cool. What happens next? What happens next? Life's a shitty circus, what I can't express. What happens next? I feel so stressed. What happens next? Life's a fucking shit show where we cannot fucking rest, I guess. In this twisted shitty world, what the fuck happens next?
Keep calm and pretend Pepper Pig's normal.
What happens next when love's the only light? My wife stands strong through every fight. Unconditional through heartache and pain. My son's the blend of us, sunshine after rain. Love's the anchor in this raging sea. What happens next? What happens next? Life's a shitty circus, what I can't express. What happens next? I feel so stressed. What happens next? Life's a fucking shit show where we cannot fucking rest, I guess. In this twisted shitty world, what the fuck happens next?
Keep calm and pretend Pepper Pig's normal.
What happens next when love's the only light? My wife stands strong through every fight. Unconditional through heartache and pain. My son's a blend of us, sunshine after rain. Love's the anchor in this raging sea. What happens next? What happens next? Life's a shitty circus, what I can't express. What happens next? I feel so stressed. What happens next? Life's a fucking shit show where we cannot fucking rest, I guess. In this twisted shitty world, what the fuck happens next?
Son's a perfect mix, half me, half her, all awesome.
Yeah, Foxy, hear me through the haze, I'm speaking to the sky. Married now, got a queen and a kid, life's a new sunrise. Unseen symphony, fucking noises scream in the void. Confusion and fucking madness, they got let it fucking destroy. We don't fucking know what's fucking next. Trapped in this loop, picking up pain and forget about the rest. Lost in the noise, who's left to confess? What happens next? What happens next? What happens next? The fuck was next? What happens next? We have been the fucking West, where we next. What happens next? You used to last, bomb, keep cause fast. So here's my message from the living to the lost. We carry you with us, no matter what the cost. What happens next? I hope it's peace, no regret. Foxy, you'll forever